Hello guys, Kel from Chelsea Dad here. Um, Welcome to today's show. It's been a week or two since I posted a full video. There are a couple of videos on the shorts if you want to go and have a look at them. Um, but Red Christmas, some health problems and some family problems, some issues to deal with, so that's why I haven't done a full video for a week or two. So apologies for that. Haven't got my youngest son with me today because this is not going to be a happy video. This is a concerned, pissed off video, and there might be some colourful language. So here we go. What's happening at Chelsea? I mean, it hasn't been completely right for 3.5, 4 years, has it? So, but it's gone proper Pete Tong again. Same circles, going round and round and round. Enzo Maresca, manager of the month, November. Pretty much forced in a way, the way he was treated, to now leave the club. But look, Wnlake, Blueco, in my opinion, a cancer to football and to Chelsea Football Club. They're not fit, experienced, knowledgeable in the game. Making money, yeah. When it comes to football, none of them have got a clue. Barley, Feliciano, Bowley, was it Walter, Wiss, and all their cronies, Stuart, Winstanley. Two terrible sporting directors, in amongst, I think, 5 directors in total at the club. Cancers. They are a biblical plague of locusts. My opinion, sunk our club. We are dead in the water. We're stuck in the mud. We're in the gutter. We're trash in the bin now. And these guys, they turned up, what, May 22, they took over. 3.5 years in, halfway through our 4th season. I mean, when they took over the current Champions League champions, Thomas Tuchel's Champions League side. Now look at us. My thoughts. I mean, almost 2 billion spent on players. I mean, that's crazy in itself. But then you've got to look at the quality of the players. Most of them have been crap. Very few have the ability to become elite. There are some. I mean, when you buy, was it 50, 60, 70 players? I don't know what it is now. I've lost track. You're bound to get lucky with 1 or 2 here and there, aren't you? But overall, money wasted. Most of them kids. All of them kids. Pretty much. All of them kids. And we know why they're buying kids, because getting to play a few games, season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons down the line, whatever, they're going to be selling them on for the money, for the readies, for the cash, for the pound notes, for the Dollovich. Yeah, keep buying babies. No elite quality, apart from 1 or 2. Esteval, but he's still raw, young. Cole Palmer, Cucurella, Caicedo. I'm struggling to feel any more elite quality. I mean, we've already got Reece James, who's elite quality, but overall in the squad, even in the first 11, whatever your first 11 may be, there is a sincere lack of elite quality. Still struggling for a decent class goalkeeper. We still need 1 or 2 quality centre backs. Look at our strikers. Pants. Liam Delap. Oh, do me a favour. Absolute toilet. Well, it has been so far, and I can't really see it changing. Who knows? Different gaffer. Things may change. But you don't start off a season with Mark Yu, Liam Delap as your main 2 strikers, with João Pedro as like a backup. You just don't do it. Not as an elite Premier League team. But yeah, it's just kids for profit down the line. Where's experience? We do need experience. I know it's not just experience, you need quality experience. But with quality experience, every team needs at least 2, 3, maybe 4. Surround them with these young, up-and-coming possibilities. But the squad building's been atrocious. Shocking. People thinking that Wnlake, Blueco are the ones spending this 2 billion. It's not their money. People forget they took out a couple of massive loans. I think one was about 500 million, one was about 700 million. It's around about 1.2 billion in total, with massive interest rates. So that's all debt. That's all debt to the club through Wnlake and Blueco. And they had the cheek to rub Don Roman of Abramovich, absolute legend. They rubbed his nose, blaming everything on him, cooling him down. No. He left the club debt-free. Debt-free. Any debts he paid off after he was shunted inexplicably by the British government. You still haven't come up with proof to people like you and me as to why they did it. Accuse the minister and the other. No proof, no evidence. Where is it? These new owners, these cancerous locusts, these scumbags, these bloodsuckers, these leeches, these vampires, moaning at him about his business sense. You know, he didn't want to buy Chelsea as a business. He wanted Chelsea to be successful. And when he went, yes, he paid off those debts. Well, funny now, they're slagging him off about debts. And they've now got us 1.2 billion plus with the interest and what other money they've used through Chelsea to buy other players, crap players mainly. We're well in debt. So a bit two-faced there, pot and kettle, if you ask me. It's just awful. I mean, and you've got the constant narrative setting. You've got the PR bullshit constantly coming out with these lies, smoke screens, fabrications to cover themselves, to make themselves look like the innocents they're not. These are bad people. They're greedy, profit-making businessmen. They're not football people. They don't love the club. They don't love the fans. They've got no affiliation for any of us apart from a nice fat bank account. You know, they got all their spies and friends within the media sending out their brown envelopes. Well, if you pay this, you can say this about us and you can set this story. You can set this rumour. We can't keep the natives, you know, the peasants, which they think of us as. We can't have them being angry, so we just keep feeding these little bits of bullshit from time to time to keep them quiet, keep them happy. Well, I've had enough of that since day one. I'm no mug. Can't pull the wool over my eyes. Fuck off. How dare you? How dare you think you can mug me off and many other loyal Chelsea supporters? We are sick of you. I mean, the way you run this club, you don't want to spend money on good wages to bring the real quality in. You just rather spend as much with lots of other piles of shit. Where's an Osimhen? Mike Maignan? Should have had Donnarumma. Johnny Minerals goes on about like defenders like Bastone, class at the back. Well, we've got one or two decent defenders, like CBs. Colwell, but he's out all season, didn't get replaced when Maresca asked him to. I mean, you've got Trev, gives his heart and soul for the club, for the team. He's not elite, is he? He's a great squad player. And yes, he has put in some great performances, put in some shockers, but that's mainly when he's been stuck at the back with Tosin. I won't say his second name, I can't say it properly. Ada Robario or whatever it is, but you know what I mean, Tosin. I think anyone would play Pence next to that guy. Freebie from Fulham, by the way. Oh, they wouldn't miss out on that. I mean, yeah, lies, just constant lies, PR, rubbish. Stop lying to us. Sick of it. You know, you got noses bigger than Pinocchio. How dare you come to our club and fucking mug us off with our team and mug us off with bullshit. You're just utter filth. Yeah. You've got enough money to hand out those envelopes. Narrative setting, shit. And let's get to your choices of gaffers, your managers, head coaches, whatever you want to call them. Well, when you came in May 2022, didn't we have Thomas Tuchel at the helm, our last elite manager? Some people might say he wasn't, but no, he won us the Champions League when we had all those sanctions and all the other crap because of the British government. Not many head coaches would have pulled that off. I mean, the squad wasn't filled with super duper quality, but he got the guys through. That showed his eliteness. Now, he's no mug. He's no yes man. He's not going to be messed about. He's not going to be made to look like a scapegoat. He stood his ground in the end. It's like, no, your process isn't going to work. I don't want anything to do with it, you know. And he went. And he went. And then we got Harry Graham Potter. Oh, yeah. One of our signings from Brighton. Harry Potter. Oh, Graham Potter. About as much enthusiasm as a dry sponge. Never going to work. Didn't work. Didn't last very long. Massive mistake by the owners. Oh, he was cheap and he was going to be a yes man. A yes man, a puppet. Puppet on a string. Do as you're told when you're told. You know. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. Whatever you say, sir. I'll kiss your ass for you, sir, if you want me to. But he was shit. Fans didn't want him. He was terrible. But he went. And then the next move, I mean, we've had a couple of interims. Yeah, I mean, Bruno for one game. Frank Lampard come in for a little bit and amongst it all. And then we got Pochettino. Ex-Spurs. Why are you bringing an ex-Spurs gaffer in? We hate Spurs. Spurs hate us. Why are you going all Spursy with your gaffer choices? Don't do it to us. Big mistake. But yes, man. They thought, oh, he stuck 5 or 6 years under Daniel Levy, underneath all that crap. He can handle the crap we're going to throw at him. Control, 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 control. Pressing all the buttons on their panels, you know. Yeah, puppet number 2. And then in the end, he got frustrated. He thought, no, you know this, it ain't working. Sod this. Fuck you. Don't tell me how to run my team. Don't tell me who to pick. Don't tell me what decisions to make during games. Blah, 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 blah. Don't tell me tactics and this, that, and the other. It's my job. You get on with the business, I get on with the football. But no, you're interfering, because they're always interfering. And in the end, I think we won the last 6 games of the season that season, because he started doing things his way. He was ignoring. It was obvious. He was ignoring orders. And because he not ignored orders, the door was opened and out he went. Another gaffer gone. Couldn't be dealing with all that control bullshit. And then who do we get? Where do we go for another manager? We go to the Championship. A guy that had 1 season with Leicester. Yes, he got them promoted. We had a massive stutter in the middle of that season. Big panic zone before they picked up again towards the end of the season. Before that, a little bit of experience of Pep's number 2. But why are we getting a guy like that in the first place? Don't get me wrong. He's sort of done okay with the conditions he had to work in with us, but we shouldn't have been going for a manager like that in the first place. I wasn't a fan of Maresca to start with. It wasn't personal. It was just his lack of experience and the fact that the owners were going for another yes man and going for the cheap version, because they like their money in their pocket, not someone else's. Remember that. And then, yeah, we won the Club World Cup and the Conference League. Some call it a pre-season tournament. Well, it was the Club World Cup, but we still beat a couple of good teams and the current Champions League winners in the final. Turned up that day and smashed them. But the Conference League, if we hadn't have won it, it would have been embarrassing. Let's put it that way. So yeah, well done for doing it. You've done it. But then obviously the summer just gone. We got some faces in. João Pedro was kind of, yeah, he's got some talent. He went a bit rusty at Brighton. Maybe he just needs this change to get him going again. Liam Delap I was never a fan of. All the hype in the newspapers. And then all now it's like, oh, he could be the replacement for Harry Kane. Get a life. Do me a favour. Harry Kane's here. Liam Delap's, well, he's so low I can't even see him. He's been terrible. There's more problems with his discipline and his performances than he does with putting the ball in the back of the net. There are 1 or 2 others, but again, mainly kids. Garnacho, Gittins, and then you get Buonanotte on loan. What the fuck? What the fuck are you going to Brighton for and picking another player that can't even get in their fucking first team? What does that say? How desperate are you? Cheapskates. Cheapskates. Penny pinchers. That's what you are. And you wanted a CB. We lost Colwill. Desperate. What was we left with? Tosin. Fofana, who can't sort of stay fit for more than 2 seconds. Badia Shiel. He's inconsistent anyway, and he can't stay fit. Disassi, who's in the bomb squad. Is it the bum squad? I don't know. Both are fitting for him. You got Trev. Love the bloke. But is he really the sort of CB that's going to take you to a Premier League win? To a Champions League win? Debatable. Who else? I mean, Tosin. I'm sick and tired of saying his name because he is an absolute pile of wank, the bloke. Achimpong, still learning, still a kid. Maybe a bright future. But we don't just want players with bright futures. We want players that are bright now. So he didn't get his CB he wanted. So he was being starved of what he was asking for, what was needed in the team. And then things sort of went a bit south after that. I mean, they got the hump with him because apparently he was talking to Juventus and there was some like little chats with Manchester City. Well, again, the two-faced bollocks comes in again. Because when they've been talking to other managers, De Zerbi, for one, behind Maresca's back. So Maresca's just like paying him back in kind, isn't he? You know, he's not a snake or a turncoat. He's just like, well, you're fucking me over. You're making me feel under threat in my position. I'm going to like have a look-see what could be out there for me in case you do screw me over in the end. It's a fair play to him. Got sick and tired. I mean, you just knew in press conferences he was talking shit, but it wasn't his shit. It's scripted PR bullshit from the club. People need to understand this. People blaming Maresca for his team selections, his changes, his substitutions, his in-game management during games. That's not him. Get that in your head. That's him being dictated to by the dictators, the tyrants, the greedy filth that own our club. Wnlake, Blueco, fucking Bill and Ben, the Chuckle brothers, Winstanley and Stewart, telling him what he must do. Yeah, I know we saw people say, well, he knew what he was getting in for, but no, there's a line, isn't there? There's a line. You've got to respect the gaffer as well. You've got to let him do his job. He's the one that knows the football inside out. Players, tactics, this, that and the other. You don't want people that know fuck all about football. They know as much about football as I know about chemicals in a turd. Stay out of the football. And if you do get in football matters, include him and let him have his input. But no, you didn't. And it all started going flat. It all fell on its face. And you left him to rot in front of the fans and the media, getting all the blame. I'm not surprised he had the hump and walked out. And yes, he did walk out. He'd had enough. After Bournemouth game, he'd had enough. Didn't want to talk to the press. He left. Didn't say goodbye to the players. He's gone. Out. I think I would have had enough. He's even gone or foregone some of his payout. At least some of it. Maybe even all of it. Because he's just had enough. So that's not someone that wanted to screw over the fans or the club. He just had enough. All right? I mean, poor bloke. Poor bloke. I mean, so we've had Tuchel, Poch, Harry Potter in there, Maresca, full-term managers gone, either because they've not been good enough or they've had enough. They've just got fed up with it. Because this process is not for football. Who's that German manager we were sniffing at? And you said this process is not for football. He was right. It's bullshit. It's for business. It's for money. You run a club, yes, you look at the business. But not just the business. You look at the football, the success, and everything to do with the club, the fans, the players, the tea lady, everyone to do with the club. You look at them. Not just that, but, you know, I mean, it's embarrassing that most of the time, if not all the time, they're looking at players with AI. They're doing tactics through AI. They're asking a computer, a fucking robot, Metal Mickey, Terminator, what do you think about the next game? What do you think we should do? Oh, I'll be back. Oh, Peter Crouch. Fuck off, AI. What is that, us? Burnley, maybe one other that uses, but mainly us and Burnley that uses AI bollocks. Look at the state of us for the last 3.5, 4 years with this AI stuff. Look at the state of Burnley. They're crap. It doesn't work. You humans with experience, knowledge, you know, with eyes that can see what's out there. That's how football's always worked. Football's always been successful. Stop using computers that don't have a mind of their own. They're just programmed bullshit. It's embarrassing. Just penny pinching on wages. Man, it just drives me fucking mad. I am so drained with these owners. I've been a Chelsea fan all my life. That's over 50 years. And there's been some dark periods. But not like this. Not like this. I've seen relegations and promotions. It's just, this is just, it's in a world of its own. It's just unbelievable. It's shocking. I mean, look at the treatment of some of the players. Now, if these players I'm going to mention had treated the club the way the club have treated them, there would have been punishments, severe punishments. You look at Trev. No, we don't want you out of the team in the bomb squad. Oh, then we'll fuck you over to Crystal Palace on loan. Oh, all of a sudden we're panicking. Can you come back and save us? He would have been in his right mind to go, up yours. But he didn't, because he's Chelsea. He's Chelsea. Unlike the owners. They're just bank merchants. Or should I say merchant bankers. And the other one's poor old Chile, Ben Chilwell. Didn't do anything wrong. He was a good lad, kept his mouth shut as well. Didn't moan or complain. He had every right to. But treating them players like that is something else. It's just disgusting. They've just got no respect for anybody. Me, myself, and I. That's the individual feelings with every single one of those people that run this club. It's all about me, 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 me. I. Not you, nothing else. Me and my bank account. Me and my fucking ego. Their egos are a disgrace. They're an abomination. We'll get to that in a minute with what we can do to maybe dent that. But no, poor Trev, I felt sorry for him. Deserves every bit of respect from the Chelsea fans. Even if he has a bad game, he came back and still wanted to fight for us after the way they treated him. And Ben Chilwell, oh, he ended up getting shipped off to Strasbourg. Whoopie-doo, poor bloke. I'll tell you what, it'd have been a better backup to Cucurella than that Hato, whatever his name is. Another iffy signing. And you could throw in David Datro Fofanas and David Washingtons and Kellermans and all sorts. There's loads there. There's so many players. I've forgotten most of them. But you know they're there. Or they're shipped out on loans. It's just bullshit. And yeah, yes men puppets. We've done that. They're all yes men puppets. Do as you're told. We're going to interfere with everything. We probably interfere with the cleaners cleaning the shit stains out the bogs. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to talk about, you know, is that Ticketmaster scandal. Hyping up tickets. Todd Bowley and his new little toy that he got into. You know, stopping proper fans being able to go to the games by taking a good chunk of those tickets and selling them for 5, 10, 20 times the market price. Profit. Oh, but we gotta make money from somewhere. Don't rip the fucking fans off. Get a front of shirt sponsor for starters, yeah? Where's your front of shirt sponsor? Apart from that little bit of bullshit that we don't even know what the company was the other year. Fake company, probably. Where's their front of shirt sponsor? Embarrassing. I heard a rumour that we're the only team in Europe without a fucking front of shirt sponsor. Embarrassing. Don't rip the fans off by taking the tickets away. What you want is these prawn sandwich munching tourists oh, I'm going to Chelsea to watch a game, and then I'm going to come home and not give a fuck about it. And people like me love our club with a passion. We'd love to be able to go to games, but we're not getting the tickets. And if we are, we're being priced out of them. You're sickening. Your Ticketmaster scandal. Todd Bowley, be ashamed. You melt. You're not the main enemy. That goes down to Ed Barley as far as I'm concerned. But Todd Bowley, you're in the mix, mate. You're all wrong uns. Proper wrong uns. Get out of my fucking club, you dirtbags. Like I said, you're not good for football. You're definitely not good for Chelsea Football Club. I mean, what else? Yeah. Your arrogance and your ego shit with not going to change the process. How many managers, how many players do you need to go through? How many years, how many seasons do you need to keep going with this crap before you realise it doesn't work? Or is it a case of, well, we don't care how it works as long as we're getting money in our pockets and our bank accounts are going up and up and up, man. We don't give a fuck. That's probably the truth of it. But it's not working. Any real, decent, knowledgeable, football-loving Chelsea fan will know this process does not work, and it will never work. If you want your club being rinsed and thrown into the sea before you can swim with sharks coming around nipping at your balls, you carry on supporting these mugs. It's up to you. But you're not worthy of being a Chelsea fan. I mean, you got people like Feliciano. What did he say? Profit sustainability over or before success, something like that. Well, no, you can have both if you work at it, but you're just thinking about profit sustainability. Yes, we do need to keep afloat as a club, but you don't fucking sacrifice the team, the squad, and the fans like you have to do so. You can find a fair medium somewhere, but no, you just you what you want, not what the masses, the fans, the main people. Without the fans, the club is nothing. Okay, simple as that. I mean, I've heard reports that you're not that bothered about the Carabao Cup. It's a trophy. Happy with top four. That's a disgusting mentality. There's no ambition. No ambition from these guys. They don't care. They just don't care. As long as they're coining it. I mean, I think we're Brighton. If you want us to be like Brighton, you should have gone and bought Brighton. We're not. We're 2 times Champions League winners. Call our Premier League wins, FA Cup wins, League Cup wins, Club World Cups, Super Cups, UEFA Cups, Cup Winners' Cups, blah, 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 blah. Charity Shield, that's Arsenal's cup. They can keep that one. Community Shield, sorry, that's what it's called. Oh, yeah, we won 15 Community Shields. Fuck off. You ain't got any Champions Leagues. Yeah, you haven't even got any UEFA Cups. I think you've got one. Is it in the City Fairs Cup or something like that, or a Cup Winners' Cup? I don't know. Something. Yeah, 1/2 fucking European title. Shut up, Gooners. Get to bed. Yeah. I mean, the change of process is just extremely unlikely. They're just not going to do it. They're just going to keep robbing us blind. Keep robbing us blind until there's nothing left of us. Till there's just bones. No flesh, no tissue, no guts, no innards, nothing. No organs, just bones. And they'll probably crush that down to dust like sand. Blow us out in the wind. That's what they want. I mean, I actually thought I was going to really fly off the handle with this. I'm keeping myself quite calm. But, I mean, we've gone from champions to champions. A laughing stock. An embarrassment. I mean, we should be an elite club, but right now we're not. Down to Blueco. down to Clear Lake. The process that doesn't work, but the money coming in to their pockets and bank accounts. I mean, they can leave. Some people think, oh, they can't sell before 10. They can. Look into it. They can. So realise they can sell. They won't, because they're making more money than you realise. And more of it's going in their pocket than it's going into the club. Okay. I mean, we've got Liam Rosenia. I mean, people say, oh, he's possibly come. He's coming in. Another yes man puppet. Nothing's going to change. I mean, he's been a good boy. He's done what he's told at Strasbourg. And that's another thing. They don't care about Strasbourg. They're willing just to fuck Strasbourg over. I mean, look at their president bloke getting the ump, flying off the handle. And I'm not surprised. And I hope all their ultras proper kick off. Proper kick off. They've been treated appallingly. We've been treated appallingly. We need to kick off. They need to protest. We need to protest. You need to boycott games. Go to the games. Put your card in. Go through the turnstile. Come back out. Fuck them. Leave empty seats in there. That's the way you're going to get to them. So boycott games. Protest. Don't buy merchandise. When they start seeing their money going down and no fans in the ground, then their egos are going to go, ooh, ooh, ooh. And all those people that they work on behalf of, that fund them, they're going to be phoning up and going, hey man, what's going on? We've got no fans in the crowd. This is embarrassing. Money's going down. We're not getting any money for merchandise. What's happening? We can't be having this. Panic, panic, panic. Ego out the fucking window, man. I'm shitting ego here. I'm so fucking scared. It's the only way you're going to get to them. Protests on their own ain't going to work, but you still need to do them. Let them know. But you need to boycott your seats in the ground. Empty seats will send a bloody message. And don't buy merchandise. I know they only get a certain percentage from the mega store and stuff, because I think it's run by fanatics more than anyone. But even that percentage, that's going to hurt their banks. That's going to hurt their pocket. And it's going to hurt their ego. And that's what it's all about, their egos. Yeah. I'm trying to think of more things. I know there's so many more things I am disgruntled about. I'm pissed off. So upset. And I knew this was going to happen. I mean, there are certain content creators out there that have said all along. And I'll mention one, Johnny Minerals. He is a geezer, and he's taken a lot of flack. He's taken a lot of shit off people, pointing fingers, saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're negative, you're negative, you're negative. That geezer has been right from day one. Every time something has gone tits up since these people have been in, he has predicted. Okay? He's not a mug. He knows what he's fucking talking about. All right? Some people, you don't have to love him or like him. Just realise he's telling the fucking truth, and he's always been telling the truth. I've always believed the geezer. And here we are once again. Everything he's been saying, boom, slapping everyone in the face. All these toxic positive people, and they are toxic positive. The name fits, where, you know, if the cap fits, wear it. You are, oh, these guys are okay. Fucking mongs. Shut up. Get your head out of the sand and support your club, not your owners. They don't care about us. Wake up. Smell the coffee. And not the shit that you've got for brains. All right? These blokes, these owners, these directors are a cancer. I'm sick of them. It hurts. It hurts. You know, Liam Rosenia, I don't know when he's going to come in, but he'll be in shortly. But again, they're mugging off Strasbourg. Don't care. And they're mugging us off again by bringing in a yes man puppet. And he's been such a good boy for them, so he suits them fine. It's nothing personal to him. He is an intelligent man, but he's not experienced. And he's just not the right man. Anyone that knows football knows he's not. He's a yes man. He will do as he's told, and he will probably do more of his told than people like Maresca. He might have a bright future, but he's still a young gaffer. And where's he been? I think he was like interim at Derby for a while. Then he was at Hull City. Now at Strasbourg. Yeah, what a great CV that is. And now you've come to one of the biggest clubs in Europe, in the world. 2 times Champions League winners. Can't say that, Gooners, can you? But yeah, we've got another mediocre yes man puppet. Fits the bill. He may do all right, but we all know why he's really there. And it's not what Chelsea deserve as a football team, as a football club. But there you go. So what's your thoughts on Leon Rosenior? What's your thoughts on the owners full stop, and their attitudes and their ways and their egos, and what they're looking to try and achieve here? Because I don't think it's anything positive for the likes of me and you. But I mean, let's go on to Sunday's game away to Manchester City. Oh my God. I mean, you had that, what's his name, Callum McFarlane, the under-21s coach. I mean, he looks like a Conor McGregor from Temu doing the press conference. He must have been wearing a big nappy because it looked like he was shitting himself somewhat. I feel sorry for the bloke, but the under-21 coach, I would rather our club captain, Reece James, have sat in that press conference. But no, this geezer, he's easy to give a script to. He's not going to have the raw, passionate feeling for the club like Reece James. Here's your script, son. Let's tie your little puppet strings on you and control you through this press conference. You just be a good boy now. You just do what we say. You do what's written on the piece of paper. Poor bloke, put in a position like Maresca. That's another thing. Where are all these owners coming out when these mistakes? When do you ever actually hear them saying anything, talking to us, explaining, apologising for stuff? No, we just leave it for the likes of the gaffers and the coaches. They can fall on their fucking face whilst we walk away scot-free. So this Callum McFarlane, poor geezer, should have been Reece James in there, if anything. But there you go. But tomorrow, I reckon City are licking their lips and rubbing their hands. I'm frightened about tomorrow. I mean, they got a bit of a naff result recently, draw. So they're going to be proper up for this one. And Haaland, I think he's going to cream us tomorrow. I am frightened. I sincerely hope I'm wrong. I hope the players are like, no, fuck this. Let's do this for Enzo. But I can't see it. Let's do this for the fans. Let's do this for Chelsea Football Club. Not for the owners, not for the directors, but for the people that are real at Chelsea. I can't see it. I just can't see it. I can see a bit of a spanking. I really hope I'm wrong. Don't hate me for it. You tell me what you think's going to happen tomorrow. You tell me what you think about Rosenior. You tell me what you think about these owners, directors. What's your thoughts on this last 3.5, 4 years? It's hard to swallow. I think enough is enough. How much more are we going to take? It's not going to change. Get wise to it. Tomorrow, if we only lose by a 3-goal margin, I'll be surprised. It's one of the least games I've ever looked forward to as a Chelsea supporter. That's just what a shit state this club is in. Fucked over by greedy animals, vampires, cancer. So, yeah, please like. I'd really appreciate some likes. Even if you're not that happy with the videos, help us out, please. Likes. If you want to subscribe. I'm raw. I'm real. I don't fuck about. I don't tiptoe around. I just say things as they are and give it to you. My true feelings. All right. No fucking brown envelopes here. All right. So if you like someone that's proper old school London, proper old school Chelsea, been going, man and boy, you know, after my wife and kids, there's Chelsea. Some people say I love Chelsea more, but I don't. But I still love Chelsea massively. They're my blood. I bleed blue. I don't burn blue like those silly funky shirts that we had. We burn blue. No, we bleed fucking blue. Our blood is blue. That's me. Old school London boy. So if you want to listen to some real stuff, come and join the ride. Please like, for starters. I would appreciate that. Subscribe if you wish to. But Blueco, Wnlake, get the fuck out of our club. Just get out. You can sell. Get us someone that loves football as much as they love profit. You don't love football, you just love profit. All right. Some nice billionaire from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, with a similar attitude to Roman Abramovich. I mean, there is only one Don Roman. But if you can get half as good as him, that's a fucking good start. All right. Bless you, Roman Abramovich. You're a legend. These guys, you know, bag of fucking cold sick. Get out, Wnlake. Get out, Blueco. You vermin. Up the Chelsea, guys. All right. Keep the blue flag flying high. Fuck off, Blueco. Fuck off, Wnlake. Fuck off, Ed Barley, Bowley, Feliciano, Wiss, Waters, and your muggy directors, Winstanley and Stewart. Just go. Get in a taxi and fuck off. All right. Excuse my French. I'm passionate. I'm sick of it. Too long. Too much now. All right. Look after yourselves. Just hope we don't get smashed too much tomorrow. All right. Up the Chelsea. Peace.